didn't last too long for YouTube said, okay, that's it. So we're back again. Again, we had a wonderful time. I will be doing, like I said before, a pickle. Christina was doing a pickle. And now I'm going to have to do a pickle. We have to still do mocha.
It was a jar of pickles.
It was a jar of pickles,
yes.
But it was cute. Well, now I have to do it because we got to see how our impressions are going to be. But I got to do some more patterns so that she can, I can keep up with this girl. She's a king of the sun and a magic person. Oops. And I want to say this, I very much appreciated everyone that came into the chat while we were live over at her home. I'm sure you heard my grandbaby crying, but I really appreciate not anyone asking to see the little one. If she's ever ready to do that, that place will be open, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be the one to do it, y'all.
Right now, they're not putting him on social media. So.
They're not.
And that's their choice.
I'm just the grandma.
You're not just a grandma. You're the grandma, but you don't get to make those decisions.
I wouldn't even begin to.
No.
No way. That's not my department.
That's
I've already raised my kid. Now she's raising hers.
That's their decision.
I'm just going, I just want to have fun. But Christina and I have gone through a little bit of a transition period lately. Oh, excuse me. And this is kind of bringing us back together because understand, I was becoming somebody's grandmother. She was having to share me. And all of that was a transition, which she doesn't handle transitions well. And she was transitioning.
And you're transitioning to an adult relationship rather than mother-child. It's more like, mother-adult-child. That's a whole different relationship. You and I went through it.
Yeah.
And we came out the other side.
But this is helping us kind of come back together again.
Yes.
We were teasing each other. She was laughing. She just loves showing me how the color she's going to put in with this pickle. It's going to be a very colorful pickle, that's for sure. Tomorrow, goodness, sorry everybody. Tomorrow I will be on My Other's Keeper. I don't think I'm going anyplace else. I will upload the deer footage. I mean, they were within feet of us today.
There's 2 babies and the mother.
I don't think I've been that close to a deer.
And they just stood and looked at us. The babies still had their spots. They were just little.
Now, in the winter, we'll go back there to that park. And I'll go live and let you see because Christina showed us. And if there was one deer, there was hundreds of them.
Not sure about hundreds, but
oh, there was a lot. Well, maybe not hundreds, but there was a lot of them.
Maybe.
The whole park was full of them. But it's been a beautiful day. Actually, it hasn't gone above about 75 degrees. It's been wonderful. We needed a break from the heat.
This sure is beautiful country.
Yeah. It's beautiful farmland. It's beautiful country. It's starting to get a little lighter earlier. Or dark earlier.
Well, the longest day of the year is past. So from now on,
You said we'll lose a minute or something today.
Yeah. But up north, up here, it stays light so much later than it does in Florida, which I found very strange. Because here in the summer, it's light right up to 9 o'clock. Whereas in Florida, 30, it's already dark. That was something I got used to when we moved down there, along with the heat. And then I got used to the heat, and so now I have to get used to the cold.
I've gotten used to the cold very quickly. I find it actually helps me.
So did Christina.
Sometimes I can go at it if I'm cold enough and it'll actually numb me.
This road in the dark. It's so windy and twisty. But in the day, it's nice. It's interesting. It makes driving more interesting.
And it's so many different seasons. You got this now, and then you have, winter comes, and it's just different kind of seasons.
Well, there's seasons in Florida, but it took me a while, maybe 2 or 3 years of living there, to really tell a difference in the seasons. For the first couple of years, it just felt hot all year round. But then it does cool off, and then the humidity dies down, and so the weather is different in November through.
I must have not been in the same part of the state you were. I was hot all the time.
There were times it went down in the 50s.
I'm not saying that, but it didn't do it enough for me.
Maybe not enough, but it did get cold.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a friend, Christina, down there, and I mean, if she had wanted to go to college down there, and had a really good circle of friends, and if she had been dating somebody, we wouldn't have moved. But none of that was really happening, and I very much wanted to make sure that she, had the support system, which she did not down in Florida. But I don't miss the traffic, not one bit. like our community right now. Whoa. We're having new parking places added in our thing, and
The cement, we have cement road in our area. And so they're replacing all of some patches of the cement. So they have jackhammers digging up the crumbling parts of the cement.
it's not quiet right now.
Trucks coming through, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, to fill in the holes that they've made. They cut a very nice straight line. It's not really a hole, but it's like a patch. They cut out these patches of the cement that's damaged.
Yeah, Mocha's not liking it.
doesn't like it.
Not one bit.
She does like it at night when I take her out because she sniffs all the trucks and the backhoes and the jackhammer thing they have and all those machines with the caterpillar wheels on them. She loves to sniff all that stuff. But she's not a big fan of it during the day when they're making all that noise.
I'm not a big fan of it during the day when they're making all that noise.
Circle.
The corn guys. Hi. That's for sure.
Came over that railroad track and there was a chicken in the middle of the road just standing there. So we had the traffic backed up. He must have escaped, or she must have escaped from somewhere. There's no chicken.
Grass-fed chickens.
Brought her home.
She'd been easier than that little duck my dad brought home and said, oh, figure out how to deal with it.
Goodness sakes.
Look at the horses, guys. We saw a lot of horses yesterday. We're coming back from the Amish country. A lot of them. A lot of them are out grazing.
Going too fast to start.
We were having so much trouble today. Oh, Subway had an app, and I guess they were having difficulty with it. The store really couldn't do much about it, which I thought was ridiculous. And then it says to contact customer service. Well, there's no customer service number to contact. And it was not going to give us the buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
For nothing. So
we had to give up.
We went and had fish sandwiches. I've had so many fish sandwiches. I've had third time we've had a fish sandwich.
And we haven't any for years, and that was my 3 this month.
So, anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna go get our buy one get one free Subway because I'm dang determined to get it. So it's Mom's birthday tomorrow. So guess what you're having for dinner? I guess they were having widespread issues with it. I don't know.
I used to take my mother out every Friday because I had Friday off, and I would take her out, get her shopping done, errands and stuff. And on the way home, she always wanted to stop at McDonald's and get a fish sandwich.
Yep, fish sandwich on the way on the thing. Oh boy. I'm ready to go home and relax.
I need to do one load of
Hi, Ellis. Welcome on in.
laundry tomorrow.
We are on our way home. We are going home. This is in Ohio. We're probably near Worcester, Ohio, if anybody knows where that is. Going home to our house. We
I
spent
don't know if it's Worcester or Worcester.
I'm probably saying it
I don't
wrong.
know. Depends on where you're from, I guess.
Yes. So we're on our way home, and I just thought I'd take you all along for the ride. We've been live a lot today. Again, tomorrow I will be on, yes, beautiful views. This is 30, which is it's a byway, but the countryside in Ohio, especially up here, is just absolutely gorgeous. So I thought I'd just go live. We're sitting at about 2,800 watch hours. So guys, any help that you can assist us with to get us to the 1,200 or to the back to monetization, we would greatly appreciate it. So if anybody can watch anything, greatly appreciate that. We will be on My Other's Keeper. I just dropped the link, so if you're not connected with her, please get connected. She's a good friend of mine. She's in Canada, and we're going to be talking about King of Saga tomorrow, which is a new art form that I'm probably sure everybody may be hopefully not getting sick to death of me talking about, but Christina has just become very passionate about it, loves it, and I can't seem to keep up with getting her patterns and stuff to do. And so she's doing things, and she finds it tremendously relaxing, and I'm finding it tremendously relaxing. And so we're growing our collection little bit by little bit. We came home with huge 8x4 boards to do. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. But I don't have any intention of going out except to possibly pick up Subway, because I couldn't get my Subway today because the dang on app wasn't working correctly. But that's just,
anybody else has that.
I don't know. At least we were able to get Christina's, but I couldn't get anybody else's. We couldn't get it, and we thought, oh, that'll be perfect. We'll have a sandwich. Mom and I will split a foot long. Take one half home to Josh, and somebody else can have another half. But it would just not work for nothing. We got Christina and Jared's in there, but the other thing would not. It just wouldn't work. So anyway, so it's Mama's birthday tomorrow. She will be turning another century here.
Not another century, another decade.
Another decade, sorry. What?
I will be officially an octogenarian.
Where in the heck did that come from?
Well, octo means 8
Okay.
in Latin.
Okay. You're
So
getting
octo-
fancy on me in your old age.
Octo has to do with 8. So octogenarian.
Yes, so we'll be celebrating her birthday a little bit tomorrow. I'll be going live on My Other's Keeper. I do have a pattern of King of Saga with Mocha that I have to do because Christina and I want to do that one together and then show everybody kind of our version of, you know, what each kind of looks like, you know. Each one may have a different take on it. I can guarantee you hers will be a very colorful take. As her pickles are Jamaican me pickles. That's the title of it. So I do have a pattern picked out to do on on Kim's channel, and I'll let her name it. So if anybody does want to come on to our channel while we are doing any kind of any kind of King of Saga, I'm going to put it out there. I'm glad to have you. You do not have to do King of Saga with us. You can crochet, you can knit, you can talk, you can do journals, you can do crafts, card making. I don't care what it is. If you want to come on and come on a live with us, it would have to be through the YouTube studio, and through the YouTube studio, because I don't have StreamYard right now, and come live and so forth, and I could have the camera facing down so that I can show people my work while I'm doing the King of Saga, and then we can go ahead and just chit chat. I'd be glad to do that. Again, this channel, anytime that we're live, is there for the basis of connection and to help you all connect and grow. And it doesn't mean, and I want to really say this, it doesn't mean that connect and grow does not necessarily mean I'm connecting to grow my YouTube channel. Connection helps to grow us. It helps to grow us and be able to have us, come together and grow and learn and find connection. It's a growth, we're growing as we're doing that. So it's not just to say, okay, well, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna get people and subscriber numbers will go up. No, that's not the basis of it. So if you think, oh, well, that's just a connect and grow channel, and I don't need to bother to go in because they're just trying to grow their YouTube channel. No, that's not it at all. We're trying to help you all connect so you can connect with other people and find, guys, the sun is right in my eyes. I got to stick the sunglasses on. Connect with other people so that you can start to, you can find other amazing channels, find friends, and connect with them. And for people that sit there and say, oh, you can't find friends on YouTube, yes, you can. I have found friends through this channel that I am very grateful to have, and who I look at as more like a sister and brother kind of relationship. and Mama's, I don't think at this age she's going to have another baby, so she's just happy to be a great grandmother. So anyway, but I'm going to put it out there. People just can come on and we could just chit chat. That's kind of what we're going to be doing on Crystal, the crazy, not the crazy, it's Crystal, I've forgotten the rest of it. Guys, it's been a long day. Yarn Chicken, I think it is. I have to go look at it. But I'm going to be on her channel on the 28th. And we're just going to chit-chat and talk. And that'll be really fun. And I'm going to, I have a adorable King of Saga project for that, which has a cat and a yarn ball to deal with, which I think will be really fun. Now, one thing that I'm going to just do, and I want to make sure that I don't do, is if you are someone that crochets, you know the kind of the drill, I should say. You know that sometimes when you kind of tend to kind of start one project and then you put it down and then you start another project over here. Before you know it, you got 10 projects sitting around. So what I want to make sure that I don't do, like I know I'm currently working on tilted teacups. However, I still need to finish the summer goose before the summer is over. I need to outline that. I also need to outline Christina's one that she did called 4 Elements. It's her first one that's a gift for somebody. I need to outline that. And I know that tomorrow I'll be doing another one in front of it for with Kim. So I know that this will be another one started, and then I know that probably there is no way for me to necessarily jumble all that. And then on the 28th, I think it is.
That's a Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. I've got the crystal, and so I've got to start the cat. So right now I have the summer goose. I have Christina, the summer goose, and Christina's have to be outlined. I've got this one, the tilted teacups. I'm going to have the other one that I'm doing with Kim tomorrow that I'm going to be showing on Kim's channel, and then the one I'm going to be doing for Crystal. So I plan to not, and oh, my fish. So that gives me 6 projects that I'm kind of either outlining or I'm working on, and I don't want to go too far much more down the rabbit hole before I have all these and they're not finished. I want to get them, you know, going through. And the one that we're doing with the fish is a one that we're doing specifically through Facebook, and I really don't want to take that away from Facebook. So I'm gonna try very hard not to get too many more projects that I'm gonna start that I don't get back to finishing other ones, because it'll get really it'll get a little bit hairy. and I'll have all these projects and then I won't be able to finish them. So and then of course I've got to cut the one out for Mocha, and Christina wants 2 projects for Sunday, and it's just anyway. So, but I think it's going to be fun. And we were kind of laughing and joking because she was pulling out some colors she knows I'm not crazy about, and she's got her thing, so I'm gonna let her roll. What she's going to do for the lid.
Is the window too streaky?
What?
Is the window too streaky?
So I don't know what she's going to do for the lid of the pickle jar. She's got enough colors that she can fool around with. If she needs to do with the pickle jar lid, because she could do that in white. That would look really good against the black. Is to have a white lid for the pickle jar. I know that she will come up with it. She will do her thing. That's for sure. So, and you know, if you all can also do us a favor, when we are live and you come into the chat, you can just share us on your channel. That would also help to bring people in. I know that I'm not doing the greatest job. Of course, we didn't quite know when we were heading home. So this is a pop-up live, and we've already been live for the 3rd time today. So YouTube is not going to be pushing us out very far right now because we've been live 3 times. So it's not going to do it that much. But when you come in, if you can just hit that share button and share it to your channel, we would greatly appreciate it. It may, of course, help to bring people in the chat. But it is a beautiful, beautiful, it's just been a beautiful day. Nice weather. I thought it was going to rain earlier when we were heading up here, but it held off. That's for sure. And, but I'm planning to take it a little to DZ tomorrow. tapestry. So we've been busy. We had a busy day yesterday. And I've got to drag all the stuff back in the house. Be interesting to see what she does with that wolf.
Yes.
She was determined to do it in the color that she chose, but I didn't quite understand it. But y'all, this is a person that doesn't match her socks.
Yeah.
However, she is matching her son's
son's
socks.
socks are always matched.
Yes.
But her socks are not.
It was funny because we were helping her with some stuff and she found some stuff and she goes, oh, this is where this is. I'm like, yeah. And she goes, this is really stuff that can come in easy, helpful. Because at the very beginning, she was like, she didn't really use burp cloths, but now she's using them.
Yes.
And so she found a pack of like 4 that she got for her shower. I was like, oh, this is where they are. And I'm like, yeah. And she found washcloths and socks and all different kind of goodies. And bibs.
Well, they've had some construction going on in the house.
Yes.
And so things are in a bit of disarray. And her father-in-law was coming to help get he had to, I don't know, because I'm not up there upstairs. I don't go upstairs in their house, but he had to put up some wallboard and do some construction stuff upstairs to get the nursery ready. And then it had to get painted. And so they haven't been able to put all that stuff in the nursery yet.
It's a little bit.
And they don't really need the nursery right now. They will in a few weeks, but right now the babies.
No, they say really for the first 6 months of life,
right?
It's really best that the child is in the room with you.
So once they get the room together, which she can't work on, then they can put all that stuff that she's got downstairs in different places and nooks and crannies. They can put it all together in one place, and then she'll know what the heck she has.
He was a little bit. He was a little fuzzy today, but he had a nice long nap when we were there.
He slept a nice long time.
I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Yes.
But what? I'm afraid we're gonna need some fireworks, Mama.
What?
I said, buy one, get one free. Do you need some fireworks?
No, I don't need any fireworks. I'm glad Mocha doesn't react to fireworks.
Oh, I'm so glad she doesn't.
She reacts to other things.
She doesn't react to thunderstorms either.
She hides from a fly, but fireworks
Oh my
don't
goodness.
bother her. Because I've had her outside, and at night, and then they've been shooting fireworks off nearby us, and she just keeps sniffing around.
She is
She's
not
just
fazed by
oblivious.
fireworks.
But if a
One
fly
bit.
comes near her, oh my gosh,
Oh, forget it.
she is not happy.
Nope.
She hides under the bed if a fly gets in my room.
So funny to see this big dog, and she's afraid of that.
And yet, when we walk, if there's that clover on the grass and there's a bee on the clover, she'll put her nose right over there by the bee. I have to pull her away because I think, what if that bee stings her nose?
She's gonna get mad.
Well, that will be terrible. I'll take her to the vet.
Yes, we try to avoid the vet as much as
Yes.
possible with her. We do
Yes.
not want her because it's so difficult to take her to the vet.
She has to be sedated.
Yes, everything. Which the vet is coming up shortly here, fortunately.
Not next week, but the following week.
Yeah.
Unless I'll try calling them tomorrow and see if they have any cancellations next week. I'd like to get her in sooner because nails are getting long. This is the first dog we've had to sedate to get her nails done.
It's so much less expensive if we didn't have to do that.
Oh my goodness, we used to get Abby's done for like $10.
Yep.
She'd go in.
I mean, goodness gracious, if she was nice with people or didn't have stranger danger a little bit, we could probably get a mobile vet, give her a bath, and do her nail trims, and we did all that stuff. Actually, we had the guy who came to take care of Abby took care of Jordan's nails. He didn't wash them or bathe them, but he did, $10 for the nail trim. For Jordan.
My husband was in pest control, and my husband did his pest control, and then he would come and do Abby. They traded services. My husband went to his house once a month, and he came and did Abby.
I think he charged us like $10 for.
Yeah, I think he charged you $10 to do because we live near each other, so he did Jordan's nails.
It was easier because the problem with Jordan's nails is he was a black dog, and then we couldn't see the line, and we weren't comfortable with it. And I'd still probably, if Mocha was really good, I would be very glad to take her someplace to get them done because I'm not too comfortable doing it on dogs. So I'd probably end up taking her someplace just because.
You have to watch out for that vein.
Yep.
And it's hard to see on a black dog.
Yep. It was hard. It was difficult to see someone on Abby.
Yes.
You know? It wasn't the easiest thing to see in the world either.
We never did try to do her nails because she needed a. She had to get her hair cut. Fancy poodle cut though.
We didn't do that.
We did a puppy cut. She was the sweetest dog. I miss her. She was so well behaved. Oh my goodness.
Except when she wanted to get her hair up, and every once in a while.
Oh yes.
She had her moments.
If you forgot to give her the command, all bets were off. You could open the front door if you told her to wait. She would just sit there and wait. You could go out to the mailbox and come back and she'd still be sitting there. But if you forgot to tell her to wait and you opened that door, she was gone.
Yeah.
She went next door to her 3 boyfriends.
Yep.
There were 3 male poodles next door.
Yep, she dug a hole in the fence.
Yeah, when she was little, we had to put up a barrier. She dug a hole under the fence to go see her boyfriends.
Remember Maria calling one time and said, I just saw a white streak go right through my living room.
Would leave her sliding glass door open so her dogs could go in and out because they had a fenced-in yard. We did too, but so Dad had to go put some kind of barrier back there by the fence so she couldn't dig out there again. She was just a toy poodle, a little 10-pound thing, but she had quite a personality. She loved to go out in the backyard, and she took her time. She would go all over that fenced-in area, checking out and, examining everything in her yard. And one night, I heard her barking, and it was a very alarming bark. It wasn't just a normal bark if somebody walked by. And your dad went out, and she had cornered a possum in the yard. She wasn't anything. She She went after dogs 3 times her size. She went after a German Shepherd once and a Greyhound. Chased them down the street. They dared come near her yard.
Yep. Brave little thing for her little tiny size.
Well, that German Shepherd went right under. He dug his way out of his backyard fence and came charging at us, barking. And she took off after him and scared him to death. He turned tail and ran. And I don't know where he ended up, but he thought he was going to scare her, but she scared him.
Nope. And Jordan knew who was in charge.
Yeah.
He was like, I know who's in charge of this thing. The air is so much better. At least it didn't have that heavy smoke. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to do this last week when it was all that smoky stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really thick.
Oh, it was terrible.
Very, very thick.
Talking, so I passed by 511.
You and talking.
Yeah. I'm dangerous when I drive
and
talk.
Absolutely she is.
Even if I know where I'm going.
Let's see. It is now 61 degrees, and you sure it's the middle of July?
That's unbelievable. It's probably 85 in Florida.
Wait, I did the wrong thing. Hold on a second, guys. I did something else. Whoops.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I put in the zip code of something I'm not even
Well,
in.
if you're in my, are you in my phone or yours?
Yeah.
Well, my phone, if you find the weather, it's down at the bottom.
No, I can put a code in the chat and be able to have the chat, but I put in some other code because I'm tired and I'm not.
Because my thing has the weather for...
I know. I did some kind of other whatever it was. So we're still 65 degrees.
Yeah.
I put in what we were, was 330.
Well, my car says here it's 64, so you're pretty close.
33063 was what we were on Coconut Creek.
I think I have Coconut Creek in there.
Margate, Coconut Creek area. Yeah. Coconut Creek area. It was 87 degrees.
Yeah, 85. I said it's probably at least 85.
87, and
There was
then
one thing I had to.
Coral Springs was where my grandparents lived, which was about 15 minutes away.
When we first moved to Florida, I would get ready to go out in the evening, and I'd grab a sweater and put a sweater on because I moved there from upstate New York, which was even colder than here. And I'd go outside. My gosh, it's 85, and I think this is the craziest place. How can it be 85 at night? There's no sun.
Because it's hot all the time. With a couple days brief of.
Oh, but I
know you love it.
Love it, and I'm just enjoying this weather. At least I'm not.
For me, what happens? This is what happens for me. Is I find out that I find it's helpful, even though every doctor kind of poo-poos it, but it does. If I'm hurting and it is cold outside, I can actually go outside in the colder weather and get kind of just stay out there. Maybe it's a walk, maybe it's just sit on my walker, whatever it is, and just get, my body kind of cold for about 15, it's not, I don't think I could tolerate getting plunged into like a cold bath. I couldn't tolerate that, but
Yeah.
my body kind of gets cold. And then what happens is I'm able to actually not hurt for a little bit. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of pain relief. And I can also get through the evening without waiting because I open the window.
And then I wear a sweater to bed.
Not me. And it all depends. I mean, sometimes I'm cold. I'll fall asleep with, a blanket, my normal blanket on, and then one more, and then I know I'm not going to be very long before I'm going to wake up cold or warm, and sure enough I am. But but I did give her a little bit extra on the shout out today because we were rushing around. I wasn't sure if we were going to get to, I was going to get to do a shout out. I just said I'll just do one for her, so I know I try to vary it, but it's just the way it kind of rolled this morning. But I usually try to stretch it out a little bit more. Now tomorrow I'm going to give my other's keeper a shout out. But because I will be on her channel, and then I will also schedule one for the other lady that I'm going to be on Crystal's channel. I think it's Crystal. There's a long name. It's Crystal. Like the cat, garden chicken, whatever it is. And please forgive me, and I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not going to keep saying it. And if she's watching, it's because I'm tired. I can't even think straight.
You're tired.
Well, I spent about an hour cutting out the darn phone stuff with the pickle and the wolf. And then we sat there and did it. And then yesterday was busy. Even though we went down to the Amish country, and it was very nice. It was my husband's and mine wedding anniversary. We went down there. We also... we went down there, but we also dropped off, and we were able to get some of our soap caddies in one of the stores down there, and we stopped at two other stores. And so, I mean, we were doing things besides just going down there and having an anniversary.
Yeah.
And so I'm tired. There's no doubt about it. I'm tired. And then today, well, see, my daughter called me up and she goes, "Well, Mom." "Well, Mom, we know what that means. I am out of Kinasaga project. Do you think we can hang out for the day and you could bring some more down? And we can celebrate me and Mom's birthday. And while you're down there, maybe we could pick up some lunch and this." And before you know it, was like, yeah. So I don't normally, as a fibromyalgia patient, I don't normally have Monday where we were out doing stuff. Tuesday we were out doing stuff.
Oh,
Today
right.
we're doing stuff. And I'm glad I did them.
Yes.
And then, because we would have ran out of board.
Yeah.
Even though it was kind of frothy to get them home. And then of course today, so tomorrow, this girl has got to kind of pull it back. Because I can already tell I'm going to be very sore tomorrow. It was. We laughed and chit chatted and it's if people want to sit there and say, well, why are you so passionate all of a sudden about this King of Saga? First of all, I can't really go into detail about all of the blessings this has brought our way, and what I think it's going to continue to bring our way. And I have really big plans, and I've certainly lifted them up to the Lord. I've been praying about them, and God just continues to put ideas and stuff. I even called my daughter yesterday and I said, do you think this idea is a little bit off? And she goes, no, I really think that's a great idea about uplifting and showing off the local fabric stores within the area and being able to put kits together with them. And, not only has it kind of brought some really wonderful blessings our way that are just there, but the fact that my daughter has just hooked onto this, and she's improving. This last piece she did was better than the first piece she did, just like me. As I'm going along, I'm getting better and better and better. And this pickle, I think, will be better than before. And I'm really glad she chose the pickle next, and then now she's going to do the wolf after that. But the fact that Christina and I were kind of in a place where we were kind of trying to find our way from being in a position of, from mother and daughter, as, we've kind of over the past couple of years trying to navigate this relationship as we're going to mother and daughter as from mother and daughter to a mother and daughter adult relationship. And it's been a little rocky at times. It's not been all smooth sailing, and she's a wonderful, I love the girl she's turned out to be, and I'm very proud of my little self for the way I've raised her. But by doing this, we kind of found a little bit of a niche. And she said, Mom, this is our thing. And she said to me yesterday, she goes, I'm actually calling you more. And she said, I kind of like it. So this is one of the reasons why this is like just such a passion of mine now, is because it's kind of bringing us back together, on top of the fact that I'm getting all the other blessings that have come our way through doing this. So I'm very, very thankful and grateful for them. But I'm going to for sure go home and relax, that's for sure, because boy, it's just been a busy, busy couple of days.
The thing is, we go home and we're tired, and Mocha's raring to go. Because she's been resting all day.
Yeah, we don't have much energy for nothing. We're done. At least we didn't have to get up at like 7:30 to get there, but still.
At least we didn't have to be there.
I didn't have to rush out of the house, but still.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, where we have to leave at 6:30 or something.
And I'm going to be...
This is like the 4th policeman I've seen just in the last 20 minutes. Well, this one's a sheriff.
Sheriff?
Sheriff.
And I have to do the night owl one. I don't know when I'll do that. I'm gonna get it ready to do, so that when I'm kind of a night owl and I can't go to sleep, I can come live with y'all. But I will get that one designed. There's a lot more into designing these. It's kind of coming up with the idea, and then I have to sit with the laptop, and you come up with the idea. Then you have to sit at the laptop and do more, you have to look at the pattern like I had to do with the wolf and go, okay, let's see where the cut lines need to be. Because I can put it into ChatGPT and say, give me this pattern. But then I have to go in and actually bring the pattern and put the cut lines I know where they need to be, and redesign things and reconfigure things. And so it does take a little bit. I'd love to be able to offer these patterns to you all for free. I can't, because there is time. There's time and effort that takes not only to do them, to test them, to then revise them and put them up. And I don't think $2 for a pattern, and understand we don't get a full $2. fourth wall does take a little bit, not too much, but they still take a little bit. And the flag one, that one's $3 because that one was this twofer. So I appreciate everybody and having hi Juan, welcome on in. We're tired. You'll have to go back. Christina was on a live. She showed off her work, her second King of Saga project. And you may hear some little one in the background. But we went live earlier, and we're together. And Christina was I was just being quiet. She was doing most of the chit chat. Quiet? No. She gets her talking for me, that's for sure, Mom. To call this for this pickle. She's working on a pickle.
A pickle jar.
A pickle jar and a wolf are her. I'm going to have my other speakers. What did she do? There's an ambulance. We're flying. Yeah, we're just tired because it's been a couple of days. Well, at least for me.
This is the third busy day in a row.
Well, you didn't have it. You didn't have a busy day yesterday, but Josh and I kind of did.
I was doing a lot of stuff around the house.
But Mom's birthday is tomorrow, so her birthday will be celebrated tomorrow. And so we'll be doing that. Of course, we're going to try to figure out how to get to Subway after what happened yesterday. I should get free Subway for what I went through.
You can't even call anybody.
That's what irritated me so much about it, was don't sit there and tell us we're having technical difficulties. Please go ahead and reach out to customer support. The Subway doesn't have customer support. They don't know the number for customer support.
Except online.
Online.
So you'd have to type your frustration to somebody on
that probably will be an AI robot. So I'm going to find out a customer service number that I can, not a number because I don't have one, but an email or something that I can reach out to corporate and tell them how frustrated I was with the darn app. And I didn't think about it because I couldn't even get into the. No, I tried even going through the actual web page. I want to happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you.
She's going to go into a new decade tomorrow. So it was a nice day. I'm very excited that Christina has a passion for this and is enjoying this so much. It warms my heart. We went to a park today, as I was telling everybody earlier, and if you want to talk about up close and personal, boy, did we get up close and personal with some deer. And so I've got a short that I have to put together later of these beautiful deer, and I will try tomorrow to get them caps up and try to get someone back on the schedule with them. But oh, well, it just was frustrating. Don't sit there and say, your order can't be complete. We're having technical difficulties. I'm glad Christina's order went through. Technical difficulties. And I wouldn't care, but you can't get the online. The online order was for a buy one, get one free sub. You can only do it online. The store people can't help you. And by the way, contact customer support for further thing. Well, there is no customer support number. So you're telling, and the manager they can't do a diddly squat diddly in there. So I'm like, what's the purpose? And then eventually it just kept telling me invalid. You go and put your email there, then it says, you know, you get the code from your email, and then it just says invalid email, session expired.
Code.
That just kept happening. I even called Josh to see if he could go ahead and put, nope, it wouldn't work.
Are we stopping anywhere?
I don't think so. I can just give him something. I'll give him something
There's
more.
some mashed potatoes, huh?
That's probably what he's going to have.
Or maybe there's something in the freezer we can pick up.
I'll figure something out. Yes, keeping things simple. Well, it's Mother's birthday tomorrow. So, we're going to figure out if we can get the Subway app to work and go ahead and get Subway for her birthday.
Tomorrow. Hopefully it'll work tomorrow.
We can get 2 sandwiches for buy one, get one free. So it only costs us about $10. And we'll probably be able to get her a free cookie, maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows? I was going to get her. I could get a free cookie, but my cookie expired. Because I didn't even know it was in there.
Your cookie expired.
Well, it said till the 2nd. I didn't even know I had a free cookie.
Well, they'll know next year to go get it in June. And not wait till the end of July.
She's full of her. There was a gentleman, I can't remember who he was, and he sat there and he said he decided one day to call into his own office to see if he could get through with all this automated stuff. And he said he called, he said he couldn't get through, and he said the next day, he said every automated thing was taken out, and he said he instructed his company, now I know you can't do that with every company, but he said from that point forward, my employees will answer the phone, and the automated is out the door. Because he himself called up and realized what a pain in the neck it was for him to get through, and all the hoops he had to go through to get a hold of somebody. He wasn't going to have his people do it. So he said later, he said he was ripping, he said we're done, and he ripped it out of the darn thing. Done, what have you. So that was it. He wasn't going to have it, and it was goodbye phones and automated stuff. And I'm telling you, sometimes that automated stuff. When you call FedEx, it's a joke to try to get somebody to talk to you for the automated thing. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So anyway, but we're almost home, and so I tried. I'm trying. It's not working. I'm done. Anyway, we're almost home. I'm gonna get off here, and we've got this stuff to bring inside. I don't want to sit in the car with the King Saga and the fabric, and so we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna go get comfy. And I don't think I'm going to be alive again tonight. I think I need to go home and just rest. Even though my hands, when I do King of Saga, my brain is kind of like, no, we're done. So I'm just going to go home and take it easy. It's almost 9 o'clock anyway. So with that being said, guys, I love you all. We will be on My Other's Keeper tomorrow, so join us tomorrow. And remember, you all, be proud of being you, because everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required, or seam ripper. I've started to add that little tagline in because it's true. We have got the seam ripper now that people don't need. And we have you covered. Thank you so much. And happy early birthday over there. Thank you. Love y'all. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see. I may come on earlier in the day and we work on the teapot a little bit. I keep calling it teapot, but it's teacups. The tilted teacup. But I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye, everyone.